Zaz, tell me what happened last time.
All right. So, last time, I believe, yep, we went to go talk to Peter Parker. The conversation went all right. It was a little rocky at first, but Desiree found out more about the Carnage symbiote, and he agreed to help us with the masks and also gave us some advice. The advice mostly boiled down to, you should really not do this line of work. It kind of sucks. But when we basically said we were going to do it anyways, he did agree to help us in a few days to with the mask. He also did say that we could try talking to the Goblin Queen. Apparently, might have a soft spot for Ashta, given Ashta's parented heritage. Sadly, before we could do that, though, Ashta left on her own. And as we went back home, I believe at school, I believe Cynthia had another conversation with Arthur. And, well, we found that Astra, despite having not shown up to school, apparently has not been kidnapped, if only we knew. And as we went to go meet with the Goblin Queen, we did notice this guy following us, and this guy, Jack. And eventually, after some shenanigans, we ended up in this strange sort of room outside of, well, anything we've seen before. And we were told, yeah, no, that version of Ashley you saw was a clone. She's been kidnapped by Mr. Sinister. Actual legal name, Mr. Sinister. And said that, listen, he'd work on the rescue, he'd tell us when it was ready to go. Then gave us a pebble we could use to talk to somebody who wanted to help the world. And we said goodbye to him. Samantha and Desiree ended up talking with Valeria Von Doom, the leader of Liberia. And was basically conversation we had with her was a nice one. Told us that we should probably focus on Fisk Industries. They're the weakest of the corporations. They have the least ability to just instantly nuke you from orbit if they find out about you. And told us that one of her agents in Neon City would be getting in contact with us. And after we got sent back, found out Carnage was on fight or flight because Desiree left, but it all went all right. Gonna be honest, I feel like I just did a hate recap, but it was just basically 3 conversations.
Yeah. You did talk a lot. Yeah. As Astra, you left a bit earlier than everyone else, as you are now on the alleyways of the down below. Give me a vigilance roll.
Yeah. 12.
Fortunately, that is not enough. As
Oh.
let me look at his conga line of fucking powers.
Conga line.
Yeah. As you suddenly feel yourself completely immobilized midair. You can't move your arms, you can't move your head, as you slowly start floating, and you your arms are sort of pinned down next to your body. $17 hits on your logic.
Damn. Does that mean?
So you see your defense score next to your logic, your character sheet.
Okay.
So for you, it's like 13 is like your defense score. So anyone attacking your logic, for example, like right now,
Oh,
what's
I
happening? You're
see.
getting like mind blasted. Needs to
Mhm.
get the 13 or higher to hit, that they do damage.
Mhm.
This would be 7. You're knocked out. You just knocked out. You fade.
Damn.
And
At
I'm gonna
least buy
need
me
you
a
to
drink
put
first.
your focus at 1.
Okay.
As you awake and you find yourself sort of trapped to a table, as you see someone sort of going about this very weird looking laboratory thing. As I'm gonna post a picture.
I wonder what he could look like.
He is a
Okay.
beautiful, beautiful man. A face only a mother could love. As you see this man sort of going about, and yes, this is how he looks.
Oh god. That's so very reassuring. Holy shit.
Gemstone in the forehead and all. His eyes are red.
Damn. Um, hello? Hi? Uh, is, she's gonna like try to move out of the straps.
Yeah, you're like completely bound. He's gonna turn to you and says, ah, welcome. I say, good evening. I don't know what the time is. Hope you're not too uncomfortable right now.
Um, I am. Yeah, actually, this is a bit not a great first impression.
Well, good then. That's good.
Is it? Is it good?
Yes.
How so? How is this good?
Well, it's good for me. You're quite hard to find a proper subject nowadays. I was so devastated when your grandparents died. So glad I found you. You understand how precious you are? Descendant of both Scott Summers and Jean Grey. No clones,
Yeah.
no duplicates, no alternate versions, nothing. No, the pure, unaltered thing. You're not a time traveler, are you?
Nope.
Well,
No time traveling here.
you are just perfect, my dear. Perfect.
Um. You know what would be much better if I could just, get up a little bit, stretch out my legs. I'm not gonna like immediately run away, though. I have to say this is not um. What am I even doing? What is your plan here? What am I? Are you going to
We
like?
are currently harvesting some of your DNA.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that's
Luckily,
makes sense.
technology has advanced since the 20th century. Can do this a bit more smoothly now. Last time it was quite a hassle.
I see harvesting my DNA to what exactly?
Well, someone would say that revealing your plan to your enemies is a bad thing, but well, I think this is kind of fun. So, plan on creating perfect mutant. Something I have failed in the past, but hopefully with you, be much more beneficial. You will be much more cooperative. After all, you wouldn't want your child to suffer any damage.
My child.
Yes, yes, yes. Luckily, as he like moves over to like you'll sort of like tilt the table up so you are like at an incline so you can see around you much better. You'll go to a nearby sort of glass container. As you can see, this what looks like a small embryo. It's like taps on the glass. You see? Like I said, miracles of science. I can do this now. And I don't even need to insert this into your body. It's so wonderful.
Damn, Astra is just completely shocked. Um,
Does this technically mean went to go on the Jill Lake board? I think like spiritually, yeah.
Because this is literally just harvested her DNA. Luckily, we are not in the X-Men
Listen,
97 cartoon.
Continue with the scene. Continue with the scene. Mac, I do want you to message Jill though and ask her if this counts.
Understood, sir.
As he says, like combining strands of your DNA with well, other samples I've collected from other people, I will be able to finally create the perfect being.
well, that's a very ambitious purpose, Mr.
You may call me Mr. Sinister.
Appropriate name for
Quite so.
an appropriate meeting.
I
yes.
chose it myself.
Yes. Oh, that's makes so much sense, Mr. Sinister. Oh my god.
This is the sneak. The 69 clue.
But don't worry. Once that clone I sent in your place will gather enough data on your friends and family, I'll be able to harvest them as well, and I may be able to dispose all of you, and you will serve no purpose. Be replaced, and nobody will be wiser for it.
Wait, so he's saying that he sent a clone to replace me?
Yeah.
So that he can kill me?
No, yeah, so that he can kill you, and nobody will know.
I see.
Now you can like question yourself. You can question it like, why hasn't he like killed you already?
Yeah, it's but I thought you said I am the purest since I don't come from what's the point in killing me then? What if all your clones die?
Well, I have now mapped your entire DNA. I can just create more. No, you see, my dear, the only reason I am keeping you alive right now is, well, brag.
Oh my god, this dude! What's the point in bragging to someone who would not remember it.
Well, maybe I will keep you alive then, so that I can continue to float.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry, my cat is. Yeah, no, fuck it. I'm gonna try to connect to this dude. Can I try?
Connect to what?
Can I try to? No, that's not what I.
A good roll. I don't know. You're trying to mind read him? 'Cause
Yes, I want
actually,
to.
I think yeah, that's gonna like with a 20, yes, because his defense is 18. Yeah. Like,
Damn. Okay.
yeah. You like push into his mind as well, a lot of thoughts right now that are going through his head, but like the surface ones that you can like pick up on. He's happy he finally has someone to like actually gloat about.
Oh my god! Is that the only thing this dude wants? Floating recognition.
He literally calls himself Mr. Sinister. To give you a hint.
I don't know the comic book character. I'm sorry, guys. This is the first encounter
Yeah,
for
this
me.
is what makes it much better. Like, why are you doing
This
this?
is also my first encounter.
This is my take. I'm making the character slightly better because he's a bit self-aware, Flavia. Trust me, it's way worse in the comics.
Okay.
He is at least aware. He has no one else to talk to, so he might as well keep you alive so he can like
Oh my god.
brag about it.
Well, I assume having my DNA helps you get very much closer to your objective. Is that it?
Yes, I
Does
lost.
it help a lot?
Yes, I lost most of my samples back during the war. My library has been poor since then, but now we can start rebuilding. You see, I don't know where a lot of their drugs and their machinations, these monsters, they've suppressed the X gene, so now no more mutants to harvest. With you, I'm sure I'll be able to find others soon. More, maybe more of the ancient, not ancient, like of the old bloodlines. Truly, you've made my day.
Like my grandparents, I see. That makes sense. But let's say that you do manage to like what even is the perfect mutant? You see, I'm quite new to this. I don't really understand being a mutant myself.
More powerful than me, I suppose.
Oh, so you are quite powerful, right?
Quite so.
Ah, I see.
In fact, I would dare say I am the most powerful. You see, I myself am the third iteration. Maybe this creation will be the fourth.
Version of yourself, like
Yes. I have improved my form over the span of centuries. Soon I'll be able to reach even higher heights. Yes, this means this is what he chooses to look like. Welcome to the Marvel Universe, Flavia. Get flashbang. This is how I felt as I was watching the X-Men cartoon. Now you know my suffering.
what was the last thing he said? I'm sorry, I lagged a little bit.
That he will like reach. He wants to achieve even more power. That's why he's like trying to create an even more powerful version of himself.
I see. Yeah. Well, but when does it stop? Well, because you will eventually create a more powerful version of yourself, but then there's also going to be a more powerful version of that version. So when does it really stop?
Never. Till no more.
Or it's just
Until a more powerful version cannot be created. And I have then, well, so I'll figure that out when I get there.
mm, well, what I see you've already made a lot of progress, but what are you going to do with all this power?
Like, sort of,
Does it is its purpose just creating even more power, or
yes.
I'm sorry, I just can't. I'm sorry. Well, that seems like, I don't know, a bit of a waste. I mean, you have all this power and you just, there's so many things you could do with it.
No. True, and I do plan on doing that. Wait a minute. I listen. Oh God, I'm reading something online. Trust me. No, actually, this unironically, this is his goal. More power. He is Urizen, yes. Like I want to be more powerful one. Because they what you see right now, this is a form that's quite weak. Soon I will transcend. Hopefully with this. I needed you wouldn't understand if I told you. But there is a reason why your ancestry is pivotal to my plan. This, I'm sure I'll be able to transcend bounds of space and time, achieve a higher plane of existence.
Well, I can try to understand. I mean, I'm not as in the know as you, but I'm here, so I might as well.
You are quite accepting of this.
Well, I have been a mutant for exactly 3 days now, so I've been accepting of a lot of things in the past 3 days, Mr. Sinister.
I usually people fight me more on this. They struggle. They try to fight. You are just gonna watch this.
Uh, Fight you on what? I'm on a table. I can't get out, and you are much more powerful than me.
See, like
There's not much I can do
you see like the
except talking.
binds like unravel themselves as you're like let go of the table. Well, you are no
Do you
longer
want me
restrained.
to fight you? Do you want me to fight you? Is that it? Is she like she's gonna sit up on the table?
I know you will fail. You can do nothing against my greatness.
I can't do this. um, do you want me to try? Is that it? I feel like you want me to, to do this, or you could just explain to me why my ancestry is so important. I would also like to know.
Your grandmother was not only one of the most powerful telepaths around at the time. She was also the vessel for one of the most powerful cosmic forces around in the universe. And I need that. Hopefully, it will have been passed down through the genes.
Does it work like that? Powerful cosmic force? For just
The cosmic force, no, but the ability to hold it might. Never know until, well,
until we do?
yes.
Nice. Is there any how is the environment, Grant? Because Astra is going to try to escape now. Is there like the door? Is there any machine
no,
that I can?
yeah, there is no like obvious exit you see. You can give me a vigilance roll.
Yeah. I am
Yeah,
too impressed by Mr. Sinister right now.
You are surrounded. It looks like a very like weird mix of laboratory equipment and mystical shit.
Damn. Is there anything that looks like a computer?
Yes, there's like plenty of things that are like the computers. He'll look at you and say, "Don't bother with trying to escape. Only I can
I feel
leave
like-
this place."
I feel like I at least need to make an attempt, or you're gonna make fun of me for not making it.
We'll make fun of you regardless. You're not fighting me. You're just sitting there and accepting it. Is this
Well,
is this what heroes have been reduced to? I'll admit, my presence. I haven't ventured too much outside recently.
look, I'm not a hero, whatever that is. I'm just a university student. I don't know what you expected me to do. I'm not my grandmother.
Suppose. Or would you like to become one?
Well, I've been trying to understand my powers more, but I just told you I got them
could
3
help you
days
with
ago.
that.
You could?
Yes.
Why didn't you just start with this?
Why would I help you?
Well, I can help you too? I don't know. Did you really have to kidnap me?
Yes. I mean, no, but it is more fun this way. If I said, please let me take a sample of your blood, I need to clone you, will you have accepted that as well?
Well, no, maybe not immediately.
Not
Maybe
immediately.
after you.
What?
I don't know. You could just explain it to me. I would have tried to understand, but it's not really something.
He points to
someone
the
who's-
fucking, like, growing human in the vat and says,
Yeah, no, that is creepy as fuck, honestly.
exactly. So, if I tell you this, this is a homegrown clone of yourself mixed with other genetic material, are you gonna, like, say yes, you're fine with this?
No, but it's already done, so what can I do about it?
You can attempt to destroy it.
Oh god, I have I could attempt to destroy. I'm gonna stop looking at chat because am I gonna abort this?
Are you gonna fucking Twilight like Moon this kid?
Why are you doing this to me, Grant?
I'm sorry, this is comic book accurate. Welcome to the Marvel Universe. Again, Flavia, I had to discover this watching TV show. And this is not even the worst thing. There's like other worse clones out there, trust me. This is the good clone villain. You don't want to
Oh,
meet the
God.
Jackal. Trust me, the jackal would do this for science.
Fuck. Well, as I said, it is already done. So, if you can help me understand my powers, then I will listen to you.
Wait, so would you be upset if I killed this thing?
Well, no, that's a very hard question. You see, no, I don't think I would.
Are you lying to
haven't
this man right
really-
now?
Hmm?
Out of character. Are you lying to this man right now? Or is Astrid just like, this is weird, what the fuck?
Astrid is like, this is weird, what the fuck? I haven't had the time to probably process this. It's a problem I don't want right now, so no, I wouldn't be sad if it was gone.
Skills you are quite hard to get a read on. I do not seem to understand you.
Oh, what is hard to understand? I will try to answer.
You seem weirdly accepting of everything. You have
Yes.
no like issue things right now, but you also want to understand them.
I do have a lot of issues, but I don't have an immediate solution to them, if that makes sense. So I'm trying to understand the issue first. You see what I'm saying?
If I homegrow and accelerate this glow, what are you gonna do with it?
Me?
Yes.
Nothing? What? I don't know. I don't know what I would do with it. This is not a problem I ever thought I would have.
Suppose that is understandable. But now that you do
Yes.
have it,
I what do you mean I have it?
could make this worse for you.
You could make it worse. You could also make it better.
Why would I make it better?
Because if it keeps going worse, then it's not fun, is it? You gotta
Well,
have
it's fun for
up
me.
and downs.
What if
But
I
it's
just
not
have
fun
up?
for me, Mr. Sinister.
Well, it's not meant to be fun for you.
It's not. But you know the point of stress? You can't just keep stressing something. You have to let out a little bit.
You seem
And then-
quite relaxed, I'll be honest.
I am not relaxed. I am not relaxed. Am I? Who? Is there no one else in here? Is it just you? Have you
Yes.
not talked to? Wow. Yeah, no, that makes. I have upset my cat. It's like that makes so much sense. Okay, I'm going to state how I feel. Okay, I am not relaxed. I have just been kidnapped and told I have an embryo made out of me. Okay? So no, I am not relaxed. Not at all. I am very stressed right now. Is that clear?
Yes.
You don't seem very sure about it. How I
I'm trying to think how I can make this worse for you.
you honestly
You know what always made people angry? Having to take care of children. I think I.
She laughed.
God.
Claudia's like, nah, I'm out. Fuck this shit.
Comedy gold. Looking at the session, Grant. This is it's
Done.
getting better. When we will reach the peak of the ride.
There-
Keeps going up.
I cannot do this anymore.
Mr. Mr. Sinister's wallet. I'm myself.
Can't believe comedy gold like this is wasted. Wasted.
Yeah, Astro's
In my
gonna look at
opinion,
him and-
I think he'll be worse in 69 in the main timeline. I think he'll be worse actually.
Won't have 70 years of introspection. 70 years of not being able to talk to anyone.
Was he in a cave for 70 years?
Yeah, because the Sentinels would fucking dome him.
I don't think Mr. Sinister can blend in very well.
They
Damn. Oh, you think you can make it worse?
I can. He like goes to one of the computers and starts typing. Yes, yes.
Okay, Astro goes, yeah, you know what? That would actually really help me out a lot. I will take care of it. That's not a problem.
You will, you will.
Fuck, okay. Astro turns around and starts running towards the other end of the room, try to look for an escape.
Yeah, as you start you like busy on the computer, you go around the
Yeah.
room. It's not like a big laboratory, but yeah, as you there are no windows, there are no obvious like exit points. There are no like hidden doors as you like rummage around. What's this?
Can I try to read his mind again and see if I can find an exit in his mind?
Well, the problem is you can read surface thought, and surface thought right
Oh.
now. 'Cause I
Yeah,
assume
yeah.
you haven't broken the connection.
Oh, you know
Is-
what? Yeah, tell
is,
me. Why
um,
not? Yeah.
He's thinking
What
about
is it?
like you're not like you don't. It's very hard because like thoughts are moving at a rapid pace, but you think he's like using a lot of his fucking whatever he thinks of as DNA strands and combining them in one fucking thing. He's very giddy about whatever the fuck he's doing.
Can I? Am I just mind reading him, or
Yes.
did I make a telepathic link?
Well, you have made well to make a mind reading roll. Like you have to
Oh, you
to make that link,
okay.
right?
I
So it's
see.
the same thing.
I'm gonna. Can I send a picture to his brain of the embryo shattered or something like that?
What did you want to do?
I want to send a picture to his brain of the embryo, like vase shattered. Like I just shattered it.
Yeah, he's not gonna react. He's gonna say
Oh,
it's a hard reinforced. He will actually speak up as he's like typing. That's a reinforced glass container. I doubt you could probably smash it unless you're the Hulk,
Fuck.
maybe.
Is that a challenge?
Go ahead, try it. Do something.
She's gonna try and do something.
Yeah, as you like
Um,
hit the thing, and yeah, just like you hear like loud, like a thud. It's it seems very thick and durable. As you can see, many more solutions get injected into the thing.
What is exactly your
You know, I
special, unique embryo?
well, see the problem until now is that I lacked proper base. I had a lot of fragments. Fragments are not good enough. I was planning on making another clone of myself. I've realized something. This is much more amusing. And you're right. You're right. I need the world gain its previous glory before I can engage in my master schemes. You are too weak for now. I will change that. We'll change that. As he like turns to you, and as you feel this sort of overwhelming fucking influence, you suddenly feel again your body stiffen. Oh no, can you hear us, Sylvia?
I can't hear you.
He's
Sorry. I
gonna.
just want to say we should at least have joint custody, Mr. Sinister.
Oh no, you'll have full
You
custody.
deadbeat
Yes,
father.
you'll have full custody. As he's gonna like inject you with a substance, as like you suddenly feel your heart rate start pumping. As you start like sweating, it's your adrenaline is spiking. As you feel the sensation of rush as your entire body gets energized. And you your vision gets slightly blurry before you hear like it's like a very faint noise. As you can see, he like looks off to the side as he is clearly being distracted. And the last thing you hear is the sounds of an explosion going off as you faint.
Ugh.
And when you wake up, feel free to put yourself at rank 2.
Damn.
You can
Is that
listen.
the reward for all my grants?
Listen.
In and out of game?
You were like, yeah, I'm not powerful enough. He's like, you're so right. I'm gonna make you more powerful. There you go. I'm gonna post you. You'll be able to update your character at some point, but right now, as you like open your eyes, you are sort of on a couch covered by a blanket, sort of in a room that looks completely the opposite of what Mr. Sinister's lab. Listen, are you a mother if it's your like clone? I guess it kinda is.
I'm not gonna do this right now, Grant.
Listen, again, you should be thankful. You know what he had to do in the 90s to like get this shit done? We have now like artificial fucking incubators. We don't need this shit anymore.
Oh,
Um,
God.
As yeah, you find yourself in this again, it looks very almost weirdly I was gonna say fucking not technical, but there's a distinct lack of technology in the room. Everything looks very old fashioned. There's no computers. It just like looks like one of those rooms you've probably seen maybe in a movie or a museum. As you like slowly get up and you'll see this guy sort of
Okay.
approach you and like, easy there, how are you feeling?
Oh. Not good. Am I kidnapped time 2 or what's going on?
No, but this is the one place he can't really get to you that easily, so I thought you might enjoy some peace of and quiet.
Oh, she's gonna fall down on the bed again. What the actual fuck? Um,
My name's Jack. This is my house.
Hi, Jack. My name is Astra. I. Uh, is his name really Mr. Sinister, or was he like.
That's the nickname he gave himself.
I see. Very, very, very appropriate, yeah.
His real name
Um,
is, well, was, I guess, Nathaniel Essex.
that still sounds like a very bad person name somehow.
Well, he is, as you've seen, not a nice person.
Well, how did you? I mean, I don't know if you. How did you find me, or
Well, let's just say that me and Mr. Sinister go way back, and I've been trying to disrupt his plans for a while. Fortunately, I can't be everywhere at the same time. I'm sorry you got caught up into this. I thought he would not care about it, but apparently, even after several decades, he still is obsessed with your bloodline.
well, he did manage to harvest my DNA or some shit like that. So
Yeah, he has a weird fucking fetish with clones. I'll be honest, I never understood that. He could do it like literally anything, but he always like makes clones out of people.
yeah, I feel like if he doesn't, then no one will talk to him or listen to him. I feel like that's a very possible explanation.
Problem is like the clones he makes, most of them are not sentient. But most of the clones he makes are automatons, biological automatons. A few times he has made, well, I wouldn't call them clones at that point. I would call them new beings. Well, it's never really ended well for him.
Did they grow up to hate him and try to kill him?
Yes.
Wow, I would have never expected that. Great. Yeah,
He
super.
is, let's just say he knows a lot of things, but I wouldn't call him smart.
Yeah, no, talked to him for like what, half an hour, and I think that came across very well. Sadly, he, um, well, I wouldn't say I have become a mother because this wasn't in the plan, and I am 19, but there is a fucking embryo with my DNA.
Yeah, about that.
What about it?
Listen, don't
Yeah, no,
have to
tell me.
don't have to bother. Listen, if you want to put this behind you, I can make a portal and you can go back to your friends and I'll handle everything.
I feel like there's a butt coming.
There is no but. I'll deal with embryo, everything else. You don't need to worry about that if you don't want to.
Oh God. I think I feel like I would still think about what happened to it. So that's a very generous offer, but I can't completely take you up on it. Um, what is your plan with it?
He sort of like takes a deep breath and says, "Are you sure about this?"
Oh God. Uh, yeah, I guess I would at least prefer to know.
Well, My plan was, I'll raise it. I'm not gonna kill someone who's innocent, even if they're, well, brought into this like this.
Yeah, Astra like visibly deflates a bit in the sense that she kind of hoped this was the answer, and she just goes like, "Yeah, you see, this is exactly why I asked." Um, well, unexpected stuff happens all the time. I can deal with this. I can deal with this. And I was raised without a father, and if I can help it, that's not how. Fuck! It's not my child, but it is part of me, so I just can't ignore it.
Listen, I'll say this at the least: you're not gonna be alone. I'm gonna just dump this on you and not help.
That's
I
that's
I
good
know
for
how it I know how it is to like grow up without parents. Can be rough.
them. Yeah, Astra is just gonna like start pacing around the room. Uh,
But again, I'm gonna ask you. This is gonna be a challenge, and it's only gonna it's gonna become more difficult the more you know. So you jump into this fully knowing of that and accepting all the consequences.
well, I feel like that's the basis. Uh,
Okay?
it's like you're asking me between this or pretending that everything is all right, but that is just not going to work.
No, I'm not saying pretend. I'm saying, well, there are people who'd like to not think about things, but listen, it's my job to give you the option.
And seeing what happened in the past 6 hours, having the option is very much appreciated.
It's been
Um,
almost a day
fuck.
since your disappearance.
No, I'm going to be quite honest with you. I don't know how the fuck to raise a child, but I also don't want to be a stranger to it, and I can learn. I don't want to
Listen,
pretend it doesn't
uh,
exist.
listen, don't have to be a mother to the kid. Just at least like an older sister, okay?
I can do older sister.
Okay. Gonna He's gonna shout out a bit louder and says, Jennifer,
Oh my god!
as yeah, you'll see this young girl kind of like walk in. She's around like 16 by the looks of it.
She's almost my age. How can I
Yeah.
be older sister?
Yeah, that's like, are you sure about this? Mr. Sinister's like, I'm gonna make this funny. I'm gonna accelerate this.
Oh. She looks to Jack.
Yeah,
Have
yeah.
I been like asleep for like
No,
long? It's just
I told you he's gotten better with his things. He accelerated the growth process.
yeah. She turns back to Jennifer and goes, "Hi, Jennifer. I am Astra."
Hey. She kind of like looks at Jack. Oh, you did say this was gonna be awkward. Jack sort of shrugs and says, like, "Listen, kid, if you trust me, this is better than the dark dimension."
Yeah, it is awkward. But I can take a bit of awkwardness. I think that's fine. Uh, fuck. Um, hands off my niece says. How much do you remember? I'm not sure how this works.
Hmm. Well, Jack here gave me some explanations, and I have some memories. Although I'll be honest, it's not like it's my biggest concern.
Oh, what is your biggest concern
I
then?
thought I'm afraid you'll freak out.
Oh, um, try me?
Okay, well, I remember. Well, I'm not sure. Not sure if these are like things I remember or things that were like implanted in my mind, but
Mm,
I have a lot of information. Although, and Jack is gonna add, she has information that, well, Mr. Sinister would have. But I'll remind you that Mr. Sinister has not been around for well, since the war ended. So she is probably gonna
I
be a bit
see.
of a fish out of water.
Oh, I see. Okay. Well, I guess a lot of time has passed, but we can get you settled.
As
Information
she nods.
regarding. I imagine she means like society stuff.
Societal, probably like technological level. She thinks like fucking like telephones are like pretty advanced.
Mhm. Yeah,
The internet, that's kind of some like weird magic shit.
yeah, I see. Well,
Really?
to be a bit weird, but we can just take it slowly and you can learn.
Yeah, yeah, I'll be down for that. As Jack's gonna put his hand on your shoulder and say, again, any help you might need, feel free to reach out. Um, I'll also check in every now and then when my responsibilities allow, hopefully. I also put your friends in contact with let's say let's put them in contact with my wife, so they should be able to help you out physical world.
Okay, yeah. This is not the physical world, so where exactly are we?
My own pocket dimension.
Oh, neat. Oh, can do this. Yeah. Let's. Mm,
Well, other than I need to warn you one more thing. Just one more thing.
yes.
I'm not exactly sure what powers he implanted her with. whatever they are, you can expect they can be powerful and, well, back in the day, mutations and mutant powers tended to manifest around maybe sometimes even earlier for her, earlier than 16. So I'm not exactly sure how her powers are gonna manifest, how violently they're gonna act up. But be careful with that. And remember, stress factors tend to speed things along.
Okay, yeah, that's we'll see. We'll see how it happens when it happens, I guess. I'm quite new to my powers myself,
Yeah, I know.
honestly. I'm also going to have to find a place to stay. But yeah, I can probably figure something out.
Can't help you. I am quite restricted when it comes to.
No, it's fine. You've already done quite enough. Don't worry.
Oh, not.
I'll take care of it.
He's gonna sort of, as he like twists his hand, you can see a portal start to appear. So, well, good luck, and he like gives you like this small pebble.
Mhm.
Whenever you have, if you ever need, urgently contact me. Just kind of make sure you practice slightly, and I'll be there.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Neat. She'll put it in her pocket.
Yeah, I'll head through the portal with Jennifer as you are now in front of your apartment building in the mega block.
Yeah, I'm gonna call Samantha. Because if I have to suffer for this, you're going to suffer for this with me.
I should have called Desiree. Calling Desiree.
Because Samantha is my pragmatic friend. I'm sure she's going to have a
Uh-huh.
more pragmatic approach. Grant, stop trying to insert yourself.
Yeah.
Did you like getting brain blast? But yeah, no. Samantha will answer. I think she's just like in her apartment. Just, but yeah, I mean, if she sees the caller ID, she'll answer like, Asha.
Yeah, I need you to come meet someone.
Oh shit, where are you?
I am outside my apartment. Like, can I come inside or?
I mean, you're outside your apartment. I imagine you can go inside, but are you okay?
Oh yeah. Actually, is there anyone home at my place? I don't think so.
No, not right now.
Yeah, just come over. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll explain everything.
Yeah, I'll be over. I'll be over.
And she's gonna turn towards Jennifer and say, "My friend Samantha is coming over. She's a very good friend of mine. I think it's fair for you to meet her. You're going to meet her regardless."
She nods and starts like wandering about, like poking everything.
Ooh, yeah. I guess
Like,
Astra will.
that's like your place?
Yeah, this is me and my mom's and my sister's place. We all live together.
That's
It's not
quite
much,
small
but
for 3 people.
yeah, it is. Yeah. But it's what we can afford right now.
I suppose then the economy hasn't improved last several decades.
Ooh, no. Mm. But well, um, yeah, Astra will show her how the computer works, like the basics, uh, stuff like that. She also says, "Well, my powers have come to me very recently, and I'm not sure if yours will have anything to do with what I have, but um, I can also connect to the technology and the computers. It's pretty neat." And she like play around with it.
You're like a technomancer.
Oh, mm, something like that, I guess. I speak to the machine.
A machine whisperer.
Yeah, that sounds pretty cool. I'll take that.
Yeah, I think because Samantha, I think after last day you just kind of went home and like got some sleep, right? So I don't think you did anything
Yeah.
after that. So probably would be at home because this is early in the morning as you leave your apartment and head over to Astra's place. And as you get let in, you see Astra with like a younger girl, sort of as they're she's like typing on one of the control panels in the apartment.
Hey, Samantha.
Hey, who's this?
This is Jennifer. Jennifer Samantha.
Why does she have like metal in her face?
Because she has
They're called augments. A lot of people have them.
yeah, it's pretty common. Can be
A lot of
strange.
people actually have. I actually have pretty light augments, all considered. Most people have a lot more than I. A lot of people have a lot more than I do.
It looks at you, Astra. Does that mean you can like speak to their augments though? Then
Oh, that's
I think,
haven't tried yet.
yeah, I think she can. I mean, technically, I'm pretty sure I can do that too. So, where are you from that you don't know what augments are?
I think technically from the end of the 21st century. I'm not exactly sure about exact times.
Where you travel to time?
No, not 21st, like 20th century. So and she says, no, I think I was implanted with memories of someone that didn't get out of the house too much.
Yeah.
So you're gonna tell him about the clones, or
Yeah, I will tell.
Oh my god, if you're gonna talk to me about fucking the clones of Mr. Sinister, Jack already fucking told me about it. Holy shit.
Yeah, so I was kidnapped actually. Yeah.
Yeah, Jack,
Uh,
Jack told me about that. He said he was gonna tell me when,
oh,
like, he got you out. I guess he forgot.
yeah, no, he did get me out exactly now.
Jennifer's gonna raise her hand
I
and say, I think he was. I don't think he expected me. I'll say this. He had to give me a couple of quick lessons.
yeah.
You.
So Jack did get us out, but not before Mr. Sinister could take a sample of my DNA. And that's how Jennifer came to be. As she looks very pointedly at Samantha.
All right.
And apparently she has memories of Mr. Sinister's older self, the OG, I guess, from back
What?
in
No.
time.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, is that not what he said?
No, I'm pretty sure he just kind of gave me basic education.
Okay, no. Wait, me, Flavia, confused.
No, out
Didn't
of
she
character.
say that she
No,
remembers-
what he said is that he implanted her with memories of someone who, like he basically he didn't give her his memories.
Ah,
No, what
I
they're
see, I
saying is
see.
that Mr. Sinister hasn't left the house since the year 2000, so he doesn't really know what the fuck technology has advanced to nowadays, because he has to like live like out of the what the fuck's the word?
He has to live
Off
in
the
this
grid.
fucking Saddam Hussein fucking spider hole.
Yeah, he has to live
Okay.
off the grid, so he's like unfamiliar with how modern world has evolved in the last 7 decades.
Okay. I get it. Yeah. No.
So, what are we gonna do when your sister or your mother comes home and there's Jennifer here?
Well, I don't know. But I was
I could go and stay at
thinking
Jack's place if you want. I don't want to like bother you, you know.
well, it's not a bother, but if you're going to well, Jack's place is not here, but you do need an identity here.
Okay. Are they gonna like check me at every like street corner?
No, I don't
Depends
think
where
so.
you go. If you go to
That's
the
good.
rich area of the city, yes, they will.
Actually, yes. If she goes to like the
Oh,
rich
fuck,
area,
yeah?
they're gonna like immediately like
Yeah.
want to ID her.
Mhm.
Tries to, and also there's just the fact that a lot of stuff she's not gonna be able to do in life if she doesn't have at least a fake ID.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, I was thinking maybe we could ask. Fuck, was his name? God.
Yes, James or Peter, maybe. If they can't do it, then maybe they can have a guy they know. Fuck, if it worse comes to worse, we can ask Sabretooth.
Well, I don't really want to get the Sabretooth just yet. I think James would probably know how to get a fake ID. I think he might also know how to. Well, Jennifer's powers might. What the fuck is the word?
Oh shit! Does she also have powers? She also can she also do what you do? Can you also do what she does?
Not sure yet. I can't. I definitely can't talk to machines. That I don't.
Yeah, we don't
Alright.
really know what she can do. So I think asking James or Peter might be the best option. They might also be able to teach her, or at least tell me how to deal with this.
All right, let's just keep calm for now.
Well, can I go
Take
outside
one
and
step
like
at a time.
explore? Because this place is pretty small.
You can probably explore around here. And to be honest, the biggest thing that you're gonna run into is the fact that without any augments at all, you're pretty vulnerable.
Yes.
I don't plan on picking fights.
That doesn't always mean you won't get to one.
Well, then teach me how to fight.
Desert's probably a lot better at that, to be honest.
Yeah.
As I will, in fact, call Desiree.
The fucking.
No,
I'm like, Flavia, I ain't no bitch. I'm gonna call Desiree.
feel like listen, fine.
Listen to him giggle. Holy shit.
Yeah, she listened. She is gonna pick up, answer the phone call.
Hey,
Yes.
Desiree, come over to Ash's apartment right now. There's something really cool.
Okay. Are you gonna tell me more than that, or?
You want to meet the third sibling of the Summers family.
Okay, I'm coming now. Closes off the phone call. Very groggily walks in.
So Ash is back. Jack saved her. This is her sister, Jennifer.
Jennifer.
This is Desiree. She has like an alien symbiote that lives inside of her.
Jennifer sort of like waves at her and like looks. Oh, I know. I know what those are.
You do?
Yeah.
Cool.
So if I like go and like poker, she's gonna go Desiree and just like poker one. It's gonna come out. Can it like talk back? Do you like talking like plural pronouns?
Teaching Carnage to be verbal is still a work in progress.
Oh, okay. I know the black one was
maybe
quite
you two can
talkative.
help each other out. Maybe you could, Desiree here, help you learn how to fight. You can help her with Carnage's English lessons.
I could try. She looks at you, Astra. Have you never tried to like connect with the symbiote? You're like a telepath, right?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, why don't you try and connect with the symbiote?
I haven't. Well, I could.
You should connect. You should. Honestly, I think that would speed up the process.
What? Why not?
As Desiree will say, are you sure though that's a good idea after last time you tried that with Samantha's friend?
Oof, well, Mirage was very helpful, and I'm sure, Carnage is not Mirage. They're two different personalities.
You want to take that bet? Because you've seen how violent I can get.
Well,
wait, I like that. What did
let's
say?
let's ask this because Carnage has indicated before if he's like okay with something.
So she said Flavia that basically Carnage was very violent. So it's like, are you sure about that?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Zaz. What? Can you repeat that one more time?
I was about to ask. Carnage has given you a little indications before how he feels about things. You could ask him and see how he feels about it.
Yeah, she's like sort of like nods and like kind of closes her eyes and seems to focus for a bit. Jennifer just kind of says, "Why is she doing that?"
Oh, she's talking College. Like College can't really like verbally talk yet, but like he can communicate kind of the broad feelings he has to Desiree.
Okay, but what does she have to
Yep.
like close her eyes and like look all serious?
I don't know. I think she's focusing. I'm gonna be honest. I don't look that serious, but I kind of do the same thing when I talk with Raj, my friend.
Do you also close your eyes?
No, I don't, which is kind of the weirder thing because I just kind of stare.
Desiree, what did he say?
Don't. Well, it's kind of hard to get a read on, but I'm still not very sure about this.
I mean,
I don't think he understands, and I don't think he'll be quite happy with that.
maybe we should hold off on it until we can teach him the concept of what's gonna happen. By the way, Jeff, just needs to know. From what we've gathered, Connor is basically a war veteran, deeply fucking traumatized. Sounds like deeply traumatized at the very least.
Well,
Yeah.
But
the
that's not how
only
we're trying to help him.
I'll be honest, I know of them. I don't know too much of their personal struggles, but I have some vague memories of Carnage being like a murderous monster. At least that's what the news reported.
Yeah, from what we got told, he had the unfortunate nature of being bonded to the absolute bottom fucking scum psychopaths of society. At least that's what the guy we talked to made it sound like. It sounded like the people he bonded with were murderous assholes before they met Carnage. I don't think he made them worse.
So how does like someone just get like randomly bonded to a symbiote in this time period?
You get stabbed by a terrorist?
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Yeah.
I mean, imagine
honestly,
you can choose to transfer. I don't think stabbing is necessary. I think it's like physical contact, from what I remember. So if somebody stabbed you, it probably was a choice. So I assume it was like it's like a want to be like cool while you
I
do it.
see. So what you're saying, Jennifer, is she stabbed Desiree just for shits and giggles.
Yes, I think
I
so.
see.
Yeah, that doesn't detract. He did seem like the kind of person. It makes you feel better. I mean, I just found a USB drive, and I stuck into my body.
Honestly, I'm not sure what happened to me. It just showed up one morning.
It's like a
I didn't-
USB drive, like a pill. Like I mean, like fucking.
It's like a computer thing. I'm kind of joking. It kind of like fused with me. Remember, I've got like the equivalent of like basically a fucking like kind of like simple computer in my goddamn head. With me
It's
send
like
that.
a small floppy disk.
Huh. As Desiree will point out, we gonna even
Honestly-
go to school today? Yes.
Honestly, we should probably still go to school. Honestly, maybe taking her to talk with Peter would be a big thing, would help her a lot because Peter was alive back when it sounds like a lot of the tech she was using was a thing. So
Yeah.
he might be able to like bridge the gap better than we can.
Yeah, no, that sounds like a good start. Well, I've been keeping up with my stuff. I think I can skip school for a day, but you two can go if you want to. I'll
I'm gonna go because I want to meet back up with Arthur because he was supposed to sneak into and get like a look at this new Sentinel project. And honestly, I'd like to know what the fuck's going on with that.
Gonna say that next week.
Next week, God, I thought we were only a day behind.
Yeah. But like,
What were they doing? What were they doing last week in the session? Then, Mac may not have been informing me correctly.
he's
Well,
not into with like not into like the Goblin Queen's headquarters. He went in different places.
Yeah, Arthur's multitasking. He's going for different things. Yeah.
All right.
Stark is on Wednesday in Timeline Wise. Yeah, we established it last.
Yes. There's so many organizations to infiltrate.
Arthur is a busy man.
God, because all I was told was that they were investigating. They snuck through a corporate thing with like a construction crew.
Yeah, they also went to
That was
no, they
like
also
2
went.
or 3 days ago, but yeah.
Yeah, they. That's it.
So yeah, no, I mean you can still meet up with him and check in.
And you actually talk to him, but there's not really a whole lot to talk about.
You'd be surprised. So, out of character, you don't know. In character, who knows? Did promise you that coffee.
He did.
The Desiree will point out. So
Mac has fucked up my perception of his timeline so fucking bad already.
he has. That's why you should never listen to Mac. As Desiree will point out, say, are you gonna take your sister then to Peter? Gonna be fine doing that, or do you want us to tag along?
because Peter lives in the. Is it that far? Is it that far away from where I live? Like,
Yeah,
damn. Okay.
you have to. You live in the middle class society.
Fair enough. Well, I think I'm going to be. Honestly, after the last time we went and got ambushed, I'm bit. But I could, I don't know, try to message him, see if he wants to meet us halfway.
Isn't the guy like 100?
I mean,
He's
he
really fucking old, yeah.
doesn't really show it.
Jennifer looks at you. Wow, imagine making the elderly walk.
Okay, yeah, I see. Okay, let's go.
Damn. It's only one day and she's already cooler than you.
What can I say? It's the genes.
But yeah, listen, you can. I guess then Samantha, and Desiree go to school, or like do you want them to escort you? That was my question.
I think Astra is not very thrilled going alone after being ambushed by the. But
Listen, you'll miss
sure.
like 2 classes. It's not like the worst thing in the universe.
Yeah, no, she's not thinking about the class. She's thinking that she got fucking ambushed by a bounty hunter the last time.
True. But yeah, as you'll head over to the down belows, and as on the way there, Jennifer's gonna be fucking wide-eyed at everything around you, and like start asking questions about like a lot of very mundane things, and as I think, yeah, eventually you'll get into the down belows. And then she's gonna look at you as you're like walking and be like, why does it smell so bad here? I mean, the entire city stinks, but like here is kind of bad.
Well, it's because the air is let's say, not good. You shouldn't stay here to breathe
Don't
it
you
for a long
have
time.
like advanced elf air filtration units now?
Not down here.
Why not?
I don't know, because it's expensive, because they don't want to build it, because they want to keep people in poverty. Many reasons.
Why would they want that?
I don't know. It's the system. It's just how it is right now.
That
Not saying it's good. It's kind of shitty. Very shitty. Not kinda. Very, very shitty.
so, Samantha, then you're like going on your own to school. Oh no, Zaz.
Oh, sorry. What did he say?
Asked if Samantha is gonna go to school alone, if you're also gonna tag along with.
No, she'll go to school. I'm sorry. After Ohio, I'm done getting my game tucked away.
Yeah.
I let you meet my.
I won't do. I'm sorry. Even if it's a team game, I don't do team games no more. Even in team games.
Yeah, he'll sit in through morning class, and after that, Arthur is gonna approach you again, smelling a bit. So, how does this morning find you?
It's been all right. Busy night.
You could say that. You could definitely say that. Busy night, busy day.
Find anything neat?
Well, I I did sneak into Oscorp.
Ooh. Yeah, that's. I'd say that's something.
Yeah, it is. It is, and my hunch was right. They unless they had a big shitty security fuck up, our little terrorist managed to get through most of the security measures completely scot-free before starting to blow things up.
Think it was an inside job, maybe.
That's a possibility, one I'm taking into consideration. I think if news hits that they have Flaming Skullmen working with their security staff, or that have maybe infiltrated their company, oof, the paranoia would kill them.
Yeah, that makes some people worried.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna. Uh, I have another. I have another thing going on today, but I have to listen. How about tomorrow? Tomorrow, you me, grab a cup of coffee.
Sounds like a date.
Oh, sort of smirk and nod. Cool. I'll catch you then. As you realize he is gonna sort of pack up and like leave. He's not staying in for classes, which is very weird for him.
I should actually mention that. Time sensitive mission then. Usually, you're not usually one to cut classes.
I know, but you know what they say. One of like a lot. One of holy shit, my brain. Once in a lifetime offer. can't really pass on that.
Where are you going?
Let's just say exploring places and making new contacts, as he's gonna point out sort of at the back of the room to a certain woman. Let me find a picture. Let me please this. Says found more people to help out with my investigations.
Yes, Samantha will say. Yeah, Samantha will say. So yeah, Samantha will actually say, "Do you mind company?" I'm gonna be honest. Classes are still boring, even if I'm trying to pay attention now.
And sure, I can go ask, and it's up to her, really. As you sort of like approach the young woman, and you'll introduce her. Mary, Samantha, Mary.
Hey, nice to meet you.
She smirks and says, likewise. He looks at Arthur and says, are you taking in a +1 on this one? As he'll sort of nod and say, yeah, Samantha has helped me out with other contacts in the past, so I don't see why not. Mary shrugs and says, well, trust her, that's on you, not on me. Come on, let's leave this place.
Let's get going.
As sort of like head outside and take one of the metros, and you realize you are heading in a different area of the down below. Unless you make conversation with her, she is just not really gonna talk too much.
Yeah, I think Samantha would make some small talk, try to figure out a bit more about what's going on, but not too much.
As yeah, she is also gonna be quite like cagey about details. As you eventually start walking into the down below, and the air starts to get more tougher to breathe, and garbage that fills the street, the desperate people meandering about. As she goes to this, eventually lead you to like what looks like an old warehouse, as she's gonna pry the door open and gesture for you to head inside. As she says, yeah, Arthur, the stuff we talked about, the info, the terminal, everything is downstairs. As he'll sort of nod as like starts walking, and then Mary's gonna like put her hand on your shoulder, Samantha. Like, why don't you and me have a chat outside?
Sounds like fun. Chat about what?
Well, what's your deal with Arthur? What's your interest in him?
He's a friend that's doing dangerous work, and so far I've given him advice to try not to die. Gonna be honest, I kind of want to get in on that work too. Don't really like the situation as it is right now myself either.
Interesting. How would you like to change the situation if
I shall say that's not like Arthur, but he has a lot of faith in the ability for things to get better gradually. Me, if I had the ability, I'd send the fucking powers crashing down. Build a better world out of the rubble.
you're gonna smirk? Ah, listen. People like Arthur eventually come around to the proper way of doing things. Glad to see you're doing so well. How are your friends, by the way?
You're talking like we met before. I don't really recognize you.
Don't. Fun part.
Answer a question. Because you're asking about my friends. What's currently going on with Desiree? She's doing all right.
Well, have to be a bit more specific. I don't keep that close an eye on you.
Well, she did get injected by a. She did get injected by a very specific passenger.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing all right. Desiree's handling it better than I think most people would. Astra's doing all right. We've been meeting up with some people, some old timers, and I think at the very least I got Desiree around my way of thinking. At the very least, the take the fight for corporations and the other people making the world shit.
Kind of like smiles and nods. That's good. That's good. Tell Desiree that she needs to wants to get stronger.
I've told her there are plenty of assholes around. Just got to find the right people.
Everyone is an asshole. You look hard enough.
Yeah, everyone kind of is. But listen, it all depends where you draw the line. I'm gonna be honest. I'll wait until after the people who fucking somersaulted over the line are gone before I start nitpicking the small stuff.
I suppose. You have big targets. You don't need to focus on the small fry.
So what have you been doing since the tower?
Keeping a bit of a low profile. I'm waiting to see what Stark unveils. Know what to expect in the future.
Yeah, Arthur's gonna be looking into that.
I mean, is it true? Has Jack returned into town?
I just, yeah, Samantha will say he came back, apparently some old grudge with some fucking comic book asshole.
Yes, Mr. Sinister, it's been such a long time. I thought he, like, retired. One of the most hated men at some point on the planet.
I imagine he probably has stiff competition nowadays.
Yeah, but see, with him, it's easy. Put a name to a face. You can kill him and be done with it, but these faceless corporations, hundreds, thousands of people, you don't. Who are you gonna punch? It's gonna kill them all. Seems the more you kill, the more the more assholes show up.
Yeah, that's the problem. The system itself is too stable. You knock one down. Sure, you knock one of the big three down. It's what, dozens of smaller companies, subsidiaries, ready to just get back up. Gotta knock the whole system down. You pretty much have to knock it down at the same all at once.
Yes, that is my decision. I will bring the world back to ashes. Hopefully, when it rebuilds, be something better.
Samantha will say. Samantha will say. Honestly, if a better solution doesn't fucking present itself, yeah, that is what we're gonna have to do.
Now you're getting close to my way of thinking. Problem is, up until now, I was kinda alone. Not that many people wanna join up on nuking the world over and over again.
Here's hoping we'll only have to do it once.
If anything, the last war proved that when things get reduced to rubble, seems like the assholes still rise to the top afterwards.
As she'll say, Samantha will say, yeah, that's the problem with the crisis. The fucking gutless cowards of the world who have no principles and only endless ambition tend to shine during them. The actual heroes tend to die.
Actual heroes. There were no heroes back then. Only cowards and those who were ambitious.
She'll look around. Looks like the cowards won because honestly, can't imagine anyone ambitious dream of fuck this.
He says, that's to be surprised. The ambitious people were the ones that made sure they were in the right positions, had the right equipment, the right alliances. They were the ones who made sure that, well, they're on the correct side of the New World Order. Cowards, you see, are like your friend, Mr. Parker. Pulled their punches, who decided, no, I'll keep my moral fucking values. I will not kill people left and right. Innocence and all that shit. Oh. I'm done. I'm done with that shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure the next generation of superpowered individuals will either be thinking like me, adjacent to me, or I'll kill them before they become a threat. I'm gonna make sure there's enough of us to the point where they won't be able to oppress us anymore.
What's the world gonna look like after that?
I don't give a shit.
Well, Samantha will say, well, we can figure out what the world looks like after we fucking rebuild it. No sense in getting all philosophical before we kill the assholes. Let's do the practical work first.
Speaking of which, you'll need a bit more of an umph. And I'll be honest, training wheels this time. As you realize she has like taken one of her gloves off, and as she like touches you, like your whole body goes fucking shock. As you sort of like collapse and fade, conscience fading away. As you like sort of shake your head awake, you realize you're like lying on the floor of the alleyway as Arthur is like next to you, looking worried. Holy shit, are you okay? You can also put yourself at rank 2.
Yeah, get fucked, Jill.
Listen, she needs to eat more brains. Fine.
Yes, Samantha looks like, I think I'm alright. My fucking head's pounding.
Um, I, I, I walked out. You're like this. Mary's gone. Oh,
Not sure exactly what has happened. God, we were talking about the corporations and the future, and then suddenly it just went dark.
let's get you up, and can you like walk us? He'll help you get up.
I think I can walk. Yeah, might need a bit of help.
Um, this area is not safe. Let's try and get you out of here. As yeah, he's gonna sort of help you out. You'll make your way back, like street level. So, well, now I think it's time we upgrade both of your characters. Take a bit of time. I will post the reference guide again, so you both have it on hand. Flavia,
Oh,
this
we're
will
leveling up.
yes. This will basically mean that you can either purchase new stuff or like you can respec your character as long as it fits within these parameters. Because you'll get like more ability scores, an extra trait, more powers.
Mm.
Just have to make sure it stays within those limits.
I don't think I'm going to respec.
Yeah, then well, you get basically 5 more points within abilities. And either 4 or 5 additional powers. As I will go get the drink and be right back.
Okay. 5 points in abilities. Okay. I am Emma Frost. I am Emma Frost maxing.
Also, Flavia, little note, Flavia. You cannot put 6 into logic.
I can't.
It's
Why
plus
not?
5 is max. Plus 5 is the max
Yeah,
Oh,
at rank 2.
okay.
yeah.
Okay, I see. Well,
So I'm watching over you. See?
Hmm?
No, nothing. It's run Flavia. Plus 5 ability scores the maximum you can put into a single ability.
Yes.
I was already maxing.
Listen, I'm a bit max, but even I'm a bit more spread out.
Okay, so 5 points in abilities and
Either 4 or 5 extra powers.
why 4 or 5?
Because it's 4 if you have an extra power set, or 5 if you keep to the basic and telepathy power sets.
Oh, okay, I see. There was, well, when we were creating the character, there was one that you told me that I had to take off. That I said I was going to get at level 2. EMP, was it? Maybe?
ESP.
ESP?
Yeah. Sense the presence of others. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take that definitely. 1. I think I'm going to keep to telepathy and actually let me see.
The only question is, do you want an offensive ability that you can actually hurt people with? Because you can get telepathic blast that lets you actually deal damage to focus damage to people.
Yeah, I'll take that too.
Yeah, and that will use your logic for hacking.
Ooh, I can create mental invisibility?
Yes.
Well,
See. Yes, cloak. Yep. You basically have obfuscate. But that doesn't work on electronics.
yeah.
So you will get recorded.
Yeah, no, I'll take cloak too. That makes 3. I think I'm gonna take. Is there is uncanny the sturdy thing?
Uncanny is 30 for focus. Yes.
Yeah, I'll take a level of uncanny then.
Gonna say you can also take what's the
Runs the logic dance modifier, which is very
you can
important
also
for
take
you.
brilliant or integrity to be able to
Oh,
defend yourself
I
with logic.
see.
Let's count powers. Ramos, I think you're already getting up there.
Yes.
Oh, I
Please.
see, I see. Okay.
with like 1 power.
I think integrity, because I've been attacked with ego a lot, so I think integrity is important. And I'll drop uncanny for now and take brilliance to damage max.
I think you still have 1 power available if you
No.
only take telepathy
No.
or basic.
Because it's
Which
like
is 35.
like 9 total.
Just so you know, Grant, when you look at my
Yeah.
sheet, I had 3 extra points left over, so I got 2 extra points, and I got an extra trait.
Yeah. Remember, battle already gives you half the total.
I think that's it. Or do I have to take anything else?
No. Well, you have to get like another trait.
Another trait?
It's- failed. Yeah. Oh.
I'll take determination. I think I like. We're not getting dooming us.
Hey, Grant, I have a question. I noticed with Cynthia, because I only have a Mighty 2 on her sheet, she only has a +4 damage multiplier, but I have a +5 damage multiplier because I have Uncanny 1 and Discipline 1 and 2 on her sheet.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one of those is correct.
No, you should only have like 1.
Okay. I'll have to make sure. I'll have to just make sure. We're here, baby. We're here. It's hell or out of time.
What?
Because you can add because the powers if you have less powers than you have like slots for, you can buff your abilities, or you can add an extra trait. If you want to change that, that's absolutely fine. Just let me know. I'll take that already.
I thought you took like the extra points.
I only took +2 points because I have 6 powers out of 9.
I think quick learners from Origin, remember, granted some
Quick
occupation.
learners from Origin, from Student, that you made us
Yeah.
take.
You
Remember
have-
Origin.
Got that automatically.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So that's 9. Okay.
Yeah, Eve also did a similar thing, right? Yeah, remember quick learn. Yeah, in the other game we don't have that. That's why you probably forgot
I
that.
don't know. I miscounted. I was like, but yeah, it's. Oh yeah, no. All fine and well. I'll remind you, Flav, that if you like do like focus damage to people and you bring them to 0, that means they get like fucking shattered. And while they're not necessarily dead, they're like permanently stunned. So it's like they're fucking
Comatose. Yay.
Yeah.
The Batman non-lethal round.
Oh, I
And let me
hate
put you into
this.
coma forever.
Hmm.
I hate this because I don't know how much damage I'm going to do.
That's simple. When you roll, for example, if you roll like a logic attack, so like this, and let's say it hits, you'll see like the Marvel die has a 3 on it. Your multiplier in your damage section is 3. That's gonna be 3 times 3 plus 5, which is gonna be 14.
Okay.
And also click the funny damage button.
I don't. Ah, that's true. Actually,
The funny damage button, yeah.
for me it doesn't work sometimes.
Yeah, it's a bit random. Yeah, for me also it doesn't work. I think it's because of like sheet ownership for some reason. So for some reason the GM is not respected, even though you're the game
I was
master.
gonna say maybe it's an NP.
Let me roll randomly.
Like, oh, never mind. Okay.
Let me roll randomly. Let's see. Let me press that. Yeah, no, it works for me fine.
Ah, okay. Well, yeah,
Did
you can
it
also
work for
click
you as well?
the damage button. But yeah.
I remember it also didn't work once. I think randomly. I remember that.
Isn't power so nice? Mr. Sinister gave you a power up. You should be happy.
Welcome to the resistance.
I think you could swing Mr. Sinister into joining up with the resistance.
You
That's
can easily swing that. You can easily swing that, man. You can easily swing. You don't even need to lie to him. Be like, Mr. Sinister, we're gonna restore the old world where there were heroes around.
Mr.
You know what I'm in.
Isn't it boring if you have no one to oppose your evil?
Listen. You have nothing to do anyway. Like, we can
Sinister.
fight
a
after.
pretty bad spoil sport there, Flavia. You could be a spoil sport if you think about it.
Like, I'm not like the evil guy
Listen,
anymore.
that was my upcoming argument was about going to be how
You're not really that evil compared to the
villain if you're not
corporations.
doing anything.
How about you beat Shield and then you can become the supreme evil guy, Mr.
Like,
Sinister?
honestly, the corporations do way more invasive stuff than you nowadays.
Yeah, like this is
Like-
I don't know.
You're just a terrorist, Mr. Sinister. You're
I think,
like
honestly, they took your methods and they improved on them.
You're like-
he would get mad at that.
yeah, you're like a mid-tier terrorist, Mr. Sinister. How about you show him?
You're like Albert Einstein. Sure, you were smart back in the day, but like they kind of moved past you.
But yeah, as you're like,
You know, every genius has its own time, and his time has passed.
I'm sure we can like bring him back again. You'll see more of Mr. Sinister. And I'll
If
remind
I
you,
don't
Flavia,
want-
this is the better take. I'm in fact making it better than it is in the comics. As yeah, you Samantha, as you sort of get into the metro and sort of the headache subsides slightly, you hear Mirage in your head. That fucking bitch.
What the fuck did you do to us?
She forcefully drew out more of my power. Fucking insane woman. This could have like killed you if done fucking improperly.
All right. Process that later.
Yeah, be careful. You may find yourself quite more stronger than you were before when you call upon my power. You can intake a bit more of it now.
All right. We'll find time to practice it later.
I think your boyfriend's looking at you a bit concerned. Arthur is just kind of giving you a concerned look because you have that kind of like stare into the distance gaze.
Sorry.
Tell me if you like. I have I have like a doctor I can like get you in contact with if you like need help. It's like works on the cheap.
That wouldn't be the worst thing to have, yeah.
It's gonna like sort of give you the contact of a Ripper Doc in the down below. Yeah, the guy works both on people and machines, and sometimes well both. Can you imagine?
Must be a busy guy.
Yeah. Listen. He's like he's a bit more on the quiet side. I think that's just his nature, you know. Maybe it's just also the workload.
Yeah, she'll take the number. Is there a name attached to this number?
Yeah, it is. As he like gives you the contact. It's called Dr. Octavius.
Stare at the fucking camera. It's nice to know that every Spider-Man villain got shoved into the ghetto. Every Spider-Man character got shoved into the ghetto.
Listen, lads. Maybe that's the whole point. Like you rise up against us by gathering all those Spider-Man villains.
All the Spider-Man villains are like, how did he win? This is fucking bullshit.
Well, listen. This is not the same Octavius, but Octavius had like sons.
Oh, get some rest if it doesn't get better. I'll give him a call, have a visit.
Sort of nod. Well,
So, what'd you find in the terminal?
a lot of interesting info, which, you know, I think I'm reconsidering some of my assumptions.
In a good way or in a bad way?
Well, there was a lot of reading to do, and I sort of just took a cursory glance at it. But it seems there was information about a lot of things at Oscorp. There were like files on a lot of the mega corporations. I need to properly have a look through them at home, but more importantly, there was something about the flaming skull guy I found. Well, apparently they can. It's like a switch. It's like an on-off thing. I didn't realize that.
So, Flaming Skull Man and Oscorp could have just got through the security normally and then just turned on?
Yeah, because apparently it's like some. Now you understand. I know this will sound silly. Apparently it's like some magical mumbo jumbo. So I have a slight suspicion that normal scanners and sensors are not going to be able to pick that up. Now I would think that report was insane if, well, I didn't like see the thing. So he doesn't know.
I mean, that sounds fucking. I'm gonna be honest, yeah, that sounds kind of fucking crazy, but it's. I don't know, I've seen some weird shit in the past, like, fucking week.
Yeah, listen, that inside job theory might be even stronger because if like anyone can have one of these things, well, They could technically do it at any time, right?
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Now the only question to narrow it down is why then and why there? If I figure that out, I think I can track down the culprit.
Gotta be pretty mad to go all in on the corporations like that, even if you got a pretty good cover. So, trying to narrow down people who are hurt by fucking Oscorp is a whole fucking city.
Yeah, and even if I narrow it down to their personnel, it's like they employ so many people. I need to find proper motive. Rather not motive, but has I like why attack it? It has to be a bit more to this. I refuse to think this is just random chance.
I mean,
He woke up one day and decided this is the day I do it.
let's assume for the sake of argument, he recently got the ability to do whatever the fuck this is. Because if he had it before, he'd probably have planned the attack more than just blow up one laboratory.
I don't know
So if he
if he got
maybe narrow it down to incidences that happened in the past month or two, maybe. That's still a lot, but that's more than that's cuts out a lot of the shortens the list, I guess.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to look into that. I don't know. Imagine I don't know what I would do if I would just wake up one day with that kind of firepower.
Be pretty hard if you had. Be pretty hard not to start settling scores.
Yeah, I can imagine, but you know, I heard I heard something recently. Yeah, with great power comes great responsibility.
She'll look around and she'll say, I don't think that lesson's sunk in with enough people.
It's true, but I want to make a difference. I don't want to endanger innocence to do it. I'll remind a lot of students got hurt in that incident. Well, people could have like really died. People did die.
Yeah. A lot of people got hurt when the tower got, when the apartment I was in got attacked. When these sort of people throw their weight around, a lot of people get hurt. And fuck, I don't know, maybe some amount of that's inevitable, fighting something like all this, but I think some people are a little too comfortable with the idea that people are going to die.
Well, you know, hey, you know, there's not that many records surviving from the war, but as far as I understood, mostly caused by people throwing their weight around.
Yeah. Samantha's just, yeah, Samantha would just say, yeah, that's kind of the problem. How do we make a difference, big enough difference to actually help people with systems like this?
He like sort of leans back, and a few days ago he would have mostly said that kind of just exposed him, right? Because that was his whole bit. Like, I'll expose people and stuff like that. Now he's like a bit more quiet. I don't have an answer for that yet.
I'll be honest. A few days ago, I told you just find a way to tear the whole system down. Fuck whatever happens. Not gonna lie, that's still an answer on the table, but I'd rather try to find a different way. I mean, I still want the system to fucking come down. I want the people in the ivory towers to get what's coming to them, but I don't think I'm as comfortable with the idea of the rebel crushing everyone underneath us. I may have been.
Yeah. He like takes out his phone and she's messaging me again. Listen, I need to do something. I'll drop off at the next station. Sure, you're gonna be good getting home alone.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I think my dad's still on patrol right now. If I really need to, I can give him a call.
Okay. Well, I'm off to meet more criminals. I'll see you tomorrow. Coffee. I'd like to.
Yeah, she'll just kind of like put the fingers to the forehead and give us a. She'll say, "We'll miss the date with the world."
Smile and nod and gets off at the next station. Mirage is in your head. Well, maybe not the whole world, but at least I feel like we could burn down a good chunk of it. Come on now.
Listen. I'm not giving up on everything. Listen, that Mary's still, she's still making a point. Like, people are going to get hurt regardless of what we do. So, well, let's bring it down and minimize the casualties.
As long as you
I'm sure
don't,
there are some like. Listen, there's probably a neighborhood of middle managers we can make sure all the rubble falls on, right?
as long as you don't lose your edge, I'm fine with this.
I ain't got no worry about that.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Astra, you would have arrived at Parker's place as you like walk in, and you see the old man sort of behind the desk, sort of tinkering something as he like stops and looks up at you three entering.
Us three? Is Desiree with us too?
Yeah.
Okay. Hell, actually, I would have tried to tell him beforehand that we were coming, just to not.
Yeah.
Drop
You
on
could
it.
say you have messaged him, and he also
Mhm.
say, well. Would you have like given him a brief rundown of who's coming and like why?
Very brief. Yes.
Okay, so I'll be honest. I need like. What do you mean you want me to like teach her about like modern stuff?
Well, Jennifer here is not very accustomed to recent technology, and well, I thought that she looks at Desiree like, how can I say he's old without telling him he's old?
Desiree will say. And you're old. Very, very old.
Are you actually looking at Grunt to have this conversation for you? Oh, my little fucking lol.
Oh fuck.
Like, Parker was gonna like sigh and be like, suppose you do have a point. I guess I can. This is very random.
Well, it is. I'm sorry to drop like this on you. It also happened recently, and by recently I mean right now. Um,
Well, you know what? That's fine because I'm actually like making some stuff for you kids. So listen, I can work and talk and gesture for the workbench as Jennifer's gonna wonder about. So
well, I can try to help if you need another pair of hands.
are you an engineer?
I am not. I mean, I can hold a wrench. I can.
We're designing. Well, how are you with your software programming? Robotics? Cybersecurity?
I don't think Astra's taking any of that. No, no, not really. But I can speak to it if you want.
Can speak to it.
Yeah.
Problem is, I don't need to communicate with it. I need to build this so it counteracts other tech systems that might try to record you, register you.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
No, then I'm not sure I can help you with that.
just it's fine. Listen, I'll can have nothing else to do. I guess we can like stay here and like watch. But yeah, I have a lot of work. Gonna immediately go back to. Desiree will say, so are we skipping on the entire like class today or just
Oh, well, I don't really want to leave Jennifer alone here, so I mean, you can go back if you want to. I can afford skipping for today.
I'm good. Good. So yeah, I guess you'll both sort of sit in as well, Parker doesn't he's gonna answer all her questions as basic as they get. Sometimes he might be a bit exasperated, but you realize she's picking information at like astonishing fucking speeds.
Mhm.
As the day would like pass by and she doesn't seem overwhelmed or to be like struggling in any way. Well, like at certain points, about like several hours later, he'll take like a break. He has been working for, as you can tell, more or less 8 hours non-stop. There's oh, I'm getting old. I think I'll actually need a break. As he's gonna like put down the. Jennifer's like, aren't you like 100? Like, technically, yeah. No, 97 if you want to be specific.
Damn.
Is that because of your like weird spider mutations? Parker kind of shrugs. Oh, maybe. I always assumed so. As he was gonna say something, the fucking door blasts open. As
No.
you immediately stand up, see Jack walking in as several lightning bolts fly as they like incinerate Desiree in front of you.
Oh my god.
Damn.
And instead of like charred flesh, you can see her body decompose into what looks like a very clay-like substance.
What the fuck? Question mark.
Jack kind of shrugs. I expect this to keep happening.
What?
I told you about the clones.
What? Oh, fuck.
Anyone, anywhere, any place. That's why he's so dangerous. Never know. Unless you can... There are ways you can pick up on them. You have to either do deep mind reads on them, which I can't do. I can sense certain supernatural presences. They don't show up as human.
I guess that's why she was so against me connecting to her.
Yes. Well, if one reads their mind too profoundly, they'll probably have figured it out. Jennifer is also gonna look at you and say, "Wait, that meant you couldn't have connected to the symbiote if she had no symbiote."
Yeah, I guess that's why she didn't want me to connect to Carnage, because Carnage wasn't there.
Parker just kind
Fair.
of looks at this awkwardly. It's like, are you gonna like pay for the door? And Jack sort of like looks at it and says, yeah. He like and starts rummaging through his pockets, pulls out a small credit chip, puts it down. Parker like looks at it and says, "Seriously?" Jack's like, "Listen, I'm sure you can find a currency exchange somewhere in this like shithole." Like turns back to you two. Says, "How are things going for your first day?"
Good. I think good. Do you feel like you understand a bit better, Jennifer?
Yeah, I've learned a lot of things. Mr. Parker here was very nice and explained everything to me. As Jack will nod and sort of, well, excuse me, I have to go see where the fuck he took your friend now. God, I hate this guy.
Do you need any help? Anything I can help with?
I'll be honest, this is a man that could probably kill you with a thought, so watch
Fair
out for
enough.
Jennifer and, well, I'll see you around. Ugh. Like, he creates a portal and steps through it.
I have a feeling he does this a lot. She turns around back to Peter.
Peter will say, as far as I remember, he was kidnapped, experimented on by Mr. Sinister back in the day.
Yeah, that would make sense as to why he's so committed to this. He was the one to get me out.
So I'm surprised he usually doesn't interfere with problems in our world now.
He means Jack?
Yeah.
Well, Astra kind of shrugs. I wouldn't know. I mean, he just was there to save me, and he helped out a lot, actually. Not sure if it counts messing with our world.
Well, it's a bit of nostalgia right there. Like he genuinely like there's like a look of sadness on his face. Well, time for me to get back to work. As
Damn,
on
I feel so